Bop him in the head with another bottle. Should be fun.
Hey!
What the f*** are you doing in here?
I honestly have no idea.
I need a drink.
We need to talk about.
Hello, this is Duke from Duke It Out, and welcome to another episode of We Need to Talk About. Right after WrestleMania 39, there was the announcement of Endeavor, the parent company of UFC, purchasing WWE in a $9.3 billion sale. With business decisions, Endeavor has 51% of the ownership, so they get more of a decision. But that doesn't mean Vince McMahon has no power. Because after Monday Night Raw this week, we got confirmations from PW Insider that Vince McMahon was taking control of the show, and apparently changing the script numerous times. Some people could be fine with it, but the people that aren't have a lot of anger towards it. So what we need to talk about is, why is Vince McMahon back in creative? Before I begin, please make sure to give this video a like and subscribe to the channel for more great wrestling content. Hello?
Hey son, I had to run away for a bit. There's this scary dude running around, looks a lot like you. But I left a bottle on your table, so do me a favor and throw it at your freaking head.
Why would I throw a bottle at my head if you're not here?
Well, I planted a hidden camera in your camera, so you better do it or I'll come back and burn your set to the ground.
You fucking psychopath?
Just do it!
Fine. From these reports, we mainly know that Vince was having more control of the script for Raw. A women's triple threat got scrapped, Seth's segment was changed last minute, people like Bayley and LA Knight were cut from the show, and the reaction backstage from talent was not positive. Which is understandable since Triple H's handling of creative seemed to be pretty different. And the most recent episode of Raw had a pretty negative reaction from some fans, myself included. It did have good stuff like the return of Matt Riddle and Priest taking out Bad Bunny, but the show didn't feel well put together at all. And for a Raw after Mania could have been a lot more eventful. So when there's the announcement of Vince taking control of that episode, with that low reception, it could make fans worry for the future of the company. Either it being from Vince returning or newer setups being taken place once the buy from Endeavor is more settled. Usually I have a lot more topics to go through when I do these videos, but to be honest, I really have no idea what's going to happen. I could see the visual if that was just Vince taking over for that day just because he was around, and I could see this being the beginning of the end for Triple H's era in creative. It's brought plenty of worry to fans, with rumors trying to get started of Bayley requesting her release, but that's not true. So I'll start with this. I'm not a big Vince fan, and I've said it before, but I can admit that we wouldn't be having this world of wrestling without him. But I'm also someone who can admit that he needs to stay out of anything in the creative department. And not just admit it, it's what I'd prefer. I'm not going to immediately assume the worst, there's still things to be excited about with the company. And the UFC merger is at the very least interesting. So while I can say I'm worried, I just mainly hope Triple H still has the main say in creative. But shit, I don't know at this point. So that was another episode of We Need to Talk About. Thank you so much for watching this video. Please make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, and duke out your opinions below in the comments.
When they tell you you can't, you can. And when they tell you don't do it, that's when you should be amplified to do it fucking most. It's guilty. I be moving slow and steady. Don't think twice about me not being ready. The thoughts are heavy, sinking to the abyssal depths already. But money I see, I do not envy. Paper is nice, but it's not the first target clearly. Ayy, living my life with some purity. Rather be fade to obscurity.